I had to do a lobster roll. I'm gonna enjoy. Are you looking for some things to do while you are visiting Boston? In today's vlog, I'm going to share with you some places that I visited on a recent getaway for a business trip with the Business for Unicorns. And I'm more of an introvert, and my boyfriend Jack, he's from Boston, so he wanted to show me around through places that he really enjoyed when he lived in that area. So some key areas that we're going to talk about and visit in this video are Quincy Market. If you've never heard of Quincy Market, I don't know much about the history, but it is a very robust area where you can go into this large hall, and essentially within that hall, there are small vendors throughout the entire place. Really cool, walking around, lots of different food, and also different, it looks like local vendors and sellers. I was on a hunt for a lobster roll. Of course, we were on the East Coast, and I've heard tremendous things about lobster rolls, and yet I have yet to taste an authentic East Coast lobster roll. So when we went into Quincy Market, I did grab a lobster roll at one of the local areas there. It wasn't my favorite, I am going to be honest. It was a little tough and chewy and kind of seemed slapped together. Sorry. Then the next order of operation is Jack insisted I needed to try Regina's Pizza. Now, lots of you and lots of my Instagram friends have mentioned that Regina's is probably one of the best. A lot of East Coasters claim to think that it is, and I had to take that for myself as a true West Coaster, and it was indeed delicious. Now, of course, I have my preferences in the West Coast, but it was definitely solid choice. I was not mad about the decision. It was actually tastier than the lobster roll. So yes, to Reginas Pizza if you are visiting in the area and you feel like you need to try something that the locals really rave about. While we were out walking around, we went into a place called the Sugar Factory. Now, we didn't actually eat there, but I wanted to go in and check out the place specifically for YouTube to show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Really cute place. I think it'd be an awesome place to grab a drink, have dinner, and also it is incredibly Instagram aesthetic. So if you're looking for a place to maybe get some content or have drinks with friends and get some really great pictures, I do suggest checking that place out. I would maybe do your due diligence and check on Yelp to take a look at the reviews if you're wanting to eat there and actually grab food. But nonetheless, super cute, and I definitely think it is a go-to if you want to have a nice aesthetic to some of your content. We were then on the hunt for something sweet, and so while we were in Quincy Market, we were right along the outskirts, and there was this conveniently and cleverly named stop for cookies called the Boston Chipyard. We have cookie standards, all right? We're cookie snobs, and so we had to pass, but I just gave you a little run through of what the cookies look like. Now, if you are not a cookie connoisseur, let me just tell you the preference of most folks for cookies, which is they have a bit of a crust on the outside and the inside is still a little bit chewy and has a bit of a pull to it. I know I sound like a very fancy cookie snob, and I'd like to think that I am. And so we made a pit stop at Levain Bakery. Now, Jack was insistent that we had to try Levain. He knows my affinity for cookies because, quite frankly, he shares it as well. And so I am really sad and disappointed I didn't actually get content in Levain. However, the cookies, amazing. One of the best cookies I have ever had in my 46 years of living, I will say that, all right? It blows crumble out the water. God, delicious. And from what I know, you can actually have them shipped to you as well for probably a handsome amount of money. Another experience that Boston Jack insisted I had was that I needed to go to Fenway Park. Now, he had already purchased some tickets to see Pearl Jam, and so they were performing at Fenway Park, and how perfect was that when we were all going to be there for the weekend, right? So naturally, we went to go see Pearl Jam at Fenway. I was more excited about the popcorn dispenser there, clearly, as you'll see in the video. But if you are into baseball and that is something that you know that you would enjoy seeing, can't say that it is for me. Sorry, I love y'all. I'm not a sports current. I was there for experience, and it was great, and I had a fun time. So if you are interested in Fenway Park, check out the popcorn. Then we made our way a few times through the Boston Commons. We were staying relatively close by, and it is this giant park, if I had to describe it. And there are different segments to it, and There is a part that's a little more rough around the edges, and I'm being totally honest here. And then there is a absolutely stunning gardens that I absolutely recommend. If you love nature and gardens and pretty things, you should make a trip out there to walk through the public garden. So we will have some video there so you can check that out too. All right, so there you have it. If any of that sounds of interest, and I'll let you into the vlog. Keep in mind, I was dealing with a very nasty cold situation, so bear with me on the sniffles and the red nose, but nonetheless, got some great footage for you to check out from these places, and enjoy the vlog. Let's see what we find. Quincy Market, what happens in here?
Gluttony.
Gluttony, let's go. Let's go see. I'm gonna try to find a lobster roll, and apparently Regina's Pizza is the best pizza according to Boston Jack. My nose is red because I've been sick for 2 days here in Boston, so I gotta get some good food. What we got here? We got Regina's Pizza. We're gonna do a taste test and see if this is indeed the best. All right, I had to do a lobster roll because why not? We got Regina's Pizza. What is this? This is a tomato, basil, first bite. Let's see. It has like a butter drizzle on it.
Yeah.
Squeeze a little.
Oh, yeah. That looks delightful.
It's a little chewier than I would like, but
Welcome to New England.
oh. The chicken BBQ pizza from Regina's. First bite.
Good. Regina's the best.
Really good. This is better than the lobster roll.
I didn't have any reputation.
The lobster roll was good, but I feel like the lobster was a little bit overcooked. Too chewy. Probably not worth $40. But this pizza. And the best cookie. Sugar Factory. This is so cute. This is the Sugar Factory. It's got a little bar. Let's see, candy stand. I feel like this is a perfect photo opportunity. Excuse me, let's call the boss bitch. Oh my gosh, so cute. What do we think? Boston Chipyard, I feel like, because, you know, this is very touristy. Let's see. Levain Bakery.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a chocolate chip.
Wow. So what do you give it? Scale of 1 to 10.
I can't even talk. There is so much chocolate chips in here. So much. Perfect consistency in the middle. It's not chewy. It's not too mushy. It's like, I don't know, almost like a cake. And then it's got a nice crust. So the contrast between the soft, almost cookie dough-like texture and the outside crisp is absolutely mind-blowing. I can't even imagine, like, warmed up what this would taste like.
So no good.
It was so good.
Boss bitch, 2 thumbs up.
Day number 2, Business for Unicorns. I'm going through Unicorn University. got my backpack on.
Fits on fire.
Wearing all the fitness things.
We look good. How do we look? How do we feel?
It's alright. I feel great.
Girl.
Gas when you learn some shit. Public garden. Footbridge. Oh, there's the footbridge down there. No, this is the footbridge. I was here last time. I mean, this is probably the prettiest thing that I have seen besides your face. As we go to the Terra Rooftop Restaurant.
Exciting.
Okay. So cute. Oh, wow. Am I super touristy by doing this? Got my non-alcoholic beer, my bay, and my water. How's your salad?
Good. I know him.
Bonk.
All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed that vlog. It was a little bit of randomness, but I wanted to make sure at least get good footage of the places that we visited so you could see from my point of view exactly how I enjoyed the trip. So if you like this video, of course, you've seen enough YouTube videos, you're smart, you know what to do here. Hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment if you've been to any of these places, if you agree, if you disagree, and maybe where do I need to go next when I visit Boston? Because we will make another trip out there, and I would love to know what you feel like I can't miss when I take my next trip out to Boston. All right, you may have found this video searching for Boston, but if you are interested in anything that has to do with women over 40, health and fitness wise, make sure to check out my last video here. It's probably gonna educate you in some way, shape, or form on health, fitness, and hotness. See you on the next video. Bye, YouTube.